Borat. He's a popular Kazakh television personality.
Journalist.
Who left his homeland of Kazakhstan for the greatest country in the world, the US, to make a documentary. In doing so, Borat managed to offend, well, just about everybody. Consequently, Borat has found it necessary to travel with a lookalike. So, which one of you is the real one?
Excellent!
My name is Borat.
My name is Borat.
No, you're an imposter.
No, well, sometimes I do also at the Ted's Camera House.
Yes, this is Ted. I am a lookalike to protect me, like Saddam Hussein, yes.
Yes.
This man is a little midget. Can I say that? He's a vertically challenged midget, yes.
Yes. Hello, Kim.
I'm a real Borat.
Very nice.
Let's go away.
How much, please?
Yes. My sister is number 4. Here we call her Optus. She say yes all the time.
Yes. High five.
And those cheap suits were proudly modelled by Daniel Tusia and Ben Price, who both make a living impersonating Borat. They're brilliant.
Yes.
Here's impersonating.
All right, get off now. All right.
Stop him.
They're not the only ones, though, making a buck, pretending to be someone else.
Kimberly Dale, Millie Minogue and Alan Bowles travel the country and, in Kimberly's case, the world, in the guise of Britney Spears, Kylie Minogue and Johnny Cash. Good morning to you all.
Good morning. Good morning.
What is the art of an impersonator? I mean, when did you realise that you would be good at this?
My agent told me that I could really impersonate her voice, and he said, you know, if you dyed your hair blonde, you could really, you know, take off Britney. And I thought, well, okay, I'll give it a go. And I dyed my hair blonde, and the rest is history.
So, how often are you employed to work as Britney?
I've done, gosh, like maybe over 150 shows this year, probably 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes even more. When Britney was touring the UK, I had a gig every day. So it was mental.
That's outrageous.
What, doing corporate work?
Yes, corporate. Loads of super sweet 16s, parties, nightclubs, holiday camps, theme parks.
All right, let's just see how good you are. Have a look and a listen. Oh, well, that was Friday the 13th again.
So you actually sing?
Yeah, I do. I do sing live. It's something that I think is expected of live singer impersonators. When you're singing to 400 people, you know, in a club or something, there's a big difference between doing that and then singing to 40,000 people in a stadium and having every eye of the press on you. So I really do have sympathy for Britney that she does lip sync a lot of it. I find it really hard to sing live in some of the songs. But I give it my best shot, and I like to think that people appreciate that as well. So,
Millie, you've actually met Kylie Minogue.
Yes, several times, yes.
What's her reaction to your act?
Well, it happened like... I've actually been doing it now for 20 years now, and it was way back when she first started, you know, sort of when she first moved to London. She came back for a quick visit, and I did a show at a gay club in Commercial Road, and she was there, and, you know, sort of like, you know, went... chaos and all that sort of stuff, and sort of it's all snowballed on from there, and yeah, 20 years later here I still am doing it, and she's sort of like, you know, so supportive. And
all right, well, this is the question that I want to ask. I guess both of the girls there, we'll get to you in a second, Alan, both of the girls. I mean, the costumes are extraordinary, and the changes in, I guess, image along the way, it must cost each of you a fortune to keep these, you know, beautiful costumes up.
Yeah.
I was going to say I probably spent like $100,000 being Britney Spears, yeah.
And she keeps changing.
She does, a little bit. Not as much as someone like Madonna or Christina, but yeah, I've probably...
And I think if you invest the money and put in the quality and do it quite exact to what the real thing is, I mean, you know, you make a full-on career out of it, so... Must
you be a fan in order to do this?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually, you know, like a crazy fan where everything on my wall and, you know, sort of everything's Kylie on it, you know what I mean? But I do love her to death, and yeah, she's a woman to look up to. Basically.
Do you do any other impersonations?
Well, no, well, you know, I work in sort of like the gay clubs, and I just basically do, you know, sort of drag shows, just like, you know, just a female impersonation.
I do a little bit of Christina Aguilera, and when Britney was going through a tough time, I did that because my normal voice actually is quite similar to Christina's.
Right.
But you're able to put it on.
But I'm able to do Britney's voice. Hi, this
and
is
you
Britney
do have
Spears.
underpants. Oh, do that again.
Hi, this is Britney Spears. I want to thank you guys so much for coming to my concert tonight. Thank you.
That's kind of unnerving.
And that's about all she says, too,
Yeah,
in the concert,
exactly.
too, I think.
All right, now, Johnny, let's bring you in here, Alan.
Good morning.
Where did you realise that, was it the voice or was it the look that made you realise that you had this thing for Johnny Cash?
It was actually someone else that suggested it. I'd been a professional musician for over 30 years and done a lot of sessions for other people, and then when the movie came out, I said, why don't you do Johnny Cash? You look like him, you sound like him, and you play harmonica better than him. You know?
So how's that changed your career? Is there more work as him than there is as you?
Yeah, it's gone crazy. We've been all over Australia with the show, and the feedback we're getting has been fantastic because we went into it wanting to do it within the right spirit, to do it justice, and not sort of send it up. And the feedback we've had from the fans has been fantastic.
What about Johnny Cash's family? Are they aware of what you're doing?
Yes, they've seen us online with their websites, and we've had feedback from them saying, you know, we respect what you're doing and thank you so much for keeping it alive and in the right spirit.
When you're doing the show, is there one song that you cannot get away with not doing?
Probably Ring of Fire or Walk the Line or Folsom Prison Blues, the main ones. Or Jackson, in the case of...
You've got your guitar here. Can you play us a couple of bars of one of those?
I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Fantastic. It's great to meet all of you. I'm so thrilled that you're making a really good living out of all of this. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Pleasure.